All right, let's get this show started.
In today's news, Renan Ferreira clarifies his controversial comments aimed at Francis Ngannou. During Thursday's PFL Battle of the Giants press conference, Renan Ferreira sparked a stir online after saying he was going to be the biggest problem of Ngannou's already very tough year.
Lately, things been a little tough. You know, I haven't questioned if I have to continue or if I should just hang off the gloves and stuff. But then I realized that that should be a purpose for me. You know, like I didn't have a chance to fight for my son, man. So I think this is it.
Thank you, Francis. Appreciate that.
É cara que passando por ano difícil aí, mais difícil ainda é o que ele tem pela frente. Ele sabe que ele tem grande problema e vai ser muito difícil de resolver.
Well, Francis has been going through a tough year in his life, but the toughest challenge in his life and in his year is going to be me. I'm going to be the biggest problem of his year right now. It's a tough puzzle for him to figure out.
Ferreira has since clarified that his strong comments were not aimed at Ngannou's personal life, but rather at their upcoming fight set for October 19th.
Fala, galera. Como é que vocês estão? Pô, hoje teve a coletiva de imprensa e eu vi aí que na imprensa saiu algumas coisas totalmente distorcidas, né? Na minha fala ali com o Francis, que eu falei que eu vou ser o maior problema do ano dele, mas eu me refiro em relação à luta. Não tem nenhum nexo o que estão falando nessa questão aí do pessoal, de tudo que ele passou agora, né, com o filho dele. Eu sou pai, tenho filhos também, jamais tocaria num assunto tão delicado como esse, jamais eu desceria tão baixo, né? Porra, eu dei as minhas condolências ao Francis, né? E disse a ele o quanto eu sentia pela perca dele, porque eu sou pai também, eu tenho filhos, entendeu? E de forma alguma eu falaria uma besteira dessa, entendeu? Então...
Francis Ngannou thanks Israel Adesanya for his recent support. During UFC 305's Fight Week, Adesanya publicly exposed the UFC for trying to erase Francis Ngannou from their history. In case you missed it, the UFC edited out Ngannou's name from being mentioned in their UFC 305 countdown trailer, as these comments clearly carried some weight because Dana White came out earlier this week apologizing for the situation. During Thursday's PFL press conference, Ngannou expressed gratitude to Izzy for having his back as he promoted his upcoming October bout against Renan Ferreira.
My question is, how does it make you feel to get that level of support and have that loyalty shown to you by someone close to you like Israel Adesanya?
So it's always been a good chemistry between us, a good support, genuinely, and everybody wishes everybody the best, you know, wishes everybody to dominate in this division or to overcome whatever is going through. So it's been, and whether it's on or off stage, we've been supporting each other, and it's also very comforting, you know, like there are moments that you're up and there are moments that you're down, and then you truly need support from people that care about you, you know, so, and those are very important.
Ngannou also took the opportunity to crack back at Dana White, who recently stated that Francis didn't want to fight John Jones.
Well, I think that's the new narrative, since he needs to say something either way, you know, but as far as I'm concerned, he was John didn't want to fight for me, according to them. And so many times that we sit down on the meeting, they're like, oh, it can happen. John doesn't want to fight anymore. You know, like he lives in Albuquerque. He doesn't, he lives his small life. He has a lot of money in his bank account, you know. So I think the guy who controls the narrative can say whatever he wants.
Kamaru Usman clears the air with Canelo Alvarez. Back when Kamaru Usman was the UFC welterweight champ, there were some serious conversations about the possibility of him taking on boxing superstar Canelo Alvarez. However, Alvarez recently appeared on Usman's Pound for Pound podcast, where the two had the chance to discuss their potential fight. Canelo stated that he holds no hard feelings over the call-out and respects Usman for his mentality of always looking for a challenge.
Obviously, you know, when I was champion in the UFC, I was the welterweight champion of the world. There was some talks about us potentially fighting. You were in a spot to where you were just dominating everybody. And so at that moment, I threw my hand. I'm like, let me at least give him a different look. I hope there's no hard feelings in that because I respect you as a fighter.
No hard feelings. This is the beautiful sport. You the best in your sport. I'm the best in my sport. I respect that. We never gonna know because we never made the fight. I always say that. That's why you choose MMA and I choose boxing. If I go in there with you in an MMA fight, it's gonna be different. If you come to my sport, it's gonna be different. I know the mentality on, oh, I can do it. When you go into the ring, it's very different. The same way, if I go to the octagon, I say I can do it, but it's way different. But that's good mentality because you're looking for a challenge, and I love that. I love that, and no hard feelings. Don't worry, my friend.
Chael Sonnen has an interesting take on the Alex Pereira vs. Khalil Rountree matchup. Speaking on his Bad Guy, Good Guy podcast with Daniel Cormier, Sonnen reacted to the surprising fight announcement and shared his take. He said this is actually a very tough fight for Pereira, as Khalil is known for his dangerous striking. Chael then took it a step further and picked Khalil to beat Alex come UFC 307.
First off, let me give you the hot take of the day. Khalil Rountree is going to walk through Pereira. That is the worst matchup I could think of. Khalil Rountree, and excuse me, this is SmackDown invading Raw. And let me explain. When we think of who's going to go fight for a title on pay-per-view, we think of other guys that have won a whole bunch of fights on pay-per-view. Well, Khalil was from SmackDown. He came from the other show. He's been fighting on the fight nights and at the Apex and things like this. He's still won 6 in a row. He stopped 5 of those sons of guns, and one of them was a former #1 contender, our good friend Lionheart. So I've been pushing Lionheart for this championship. If Khalil can get the jump on him, let alone stop him, we can't just overlook Khalil. And I will tell you this, Daniel, because I don't know how familiar you are or the rest of the fans are with Khalil, but he does his absolute best work when he's being attacked by a kickboxer. It's not Khalil swarming somebody or taking them down or submitting them. He is a counter fighter, and he loves when you punch or kick at him first. Khalil Rountree not only deserves this fight, and I'll admit, I was surprised. I didn't think this is the direction they were going to go, but I'll tell you a problem. Khalil's going to win this fight.
Stipe Miocic shuts down injury rumors. The anticipated heavyweight clash between Jones and Miocic, slated for November's UFC 309 at Madison Square Garden, may be in jeopardy. On Thursday, Tom Aspinall took to his YouTube channel revealing that the fight has not been officially booked by the UFC because Miocic is dealing with an injury.
These are just rumours at this point. There's a lot of talk, but there's nothing announced yet. These are all rumours. I'm hearing rumours that Stipe is potentially injured. These are stuff that I'm hearing from inner circles. Stipe, I believe his birthday was yesterday actually. I see, and he's 42 years old. The guy's going to be injury prone. John Jones, a million miles on the clock. He's going to be injury prone. Me, I'm ready to go, man. I'm not even in my prime yet. I'm hungry for it, man. I'm not sure these two guys are, but I am, and I'll fight either of them for the undisputed title on any notice. I'm ready.
Later in the day, Stipe took to social media shutting down the rumors. He posted a gif of Donald Trump captioned, "Fake news." Stipe also posted this clip to his Instagram page. Ariel Helwani also confirmed the rumors are fake, tweeting, "I'm told the rumor that Stipe is injured and out of the Jones fight is 100% not true." It's time for today's top memes. Third place was found over on Instagram and was posted by As Shopped As It Gets. Second place meme was found over on Reddit and was posted by JJ Samir. And the top pick was found over on Reddit and was posted by Devil. Thanks for watching. If you like the content, smash that like button and don't forget to subscribe to stay in the talk.